I mean, sure, you know, I take care of my people. Why not? You'll learn more cool things about them and be like, yes. Creating more officers for Kiryu that he will never realize and make use of and stay blissfully ignorant of. It sounded kinda like a professional line, but oh well. And is it once again gonna be meat skewers? Jesus Christ, I'm not getting hungry for so fucking meat skewers myself. That's really an option. Right at the moment. But well, at some point, you know, in the near future. When the next time I go shopping, I'm gonna buy some fucking meat. I've decided. I mean, kinda, yeah.
俺は小雪とデートしてるつもりだったんだが。
これってデートなんですか？だってデートって恋人同士のそういう。
大丈夫か？すごい慌てぶりだな。
Here you. You son of a gun. Really good there.
せっかく緊張しなくなったのに、また緊張してきちゃった。でもその店長と
He just likes to see them squirm.
業界的にルール違反じゃないですか
？I mean, there are rules.
にルール違反だとしても。
This is probably the best option, isn't it? Come on, game. Tell me I'm right.
自分の気持ちに従って生きていきたい。
You're okay, you just follow your own rulebook. I know it. It makes you fucking stubborn in some situations. Like a fucking mule.
恋愛とは言わないのかもしれません。ルールがどうあれ、桐生さんと今日ここに来れて、私嬉しいです。
小雪もそう思ってくれるのか。
はい。桐生さんも同じ気持ちですか？
ああ、もちろんだ。ずっと来たいと思っていたんだ。
桐生さん。
He, you know, really puts it on heavy. For once.
本当に楽しみだな。寿司。
そっちかい。
しかし大した慌てっぷりだったな。小雪はあまりデートはしたことがないのか？
Probably not. I have a distinct feeling she has no experience whatsoever.
どうしたんだ？
Come on.
何か言えないことでもあるのか？
桐生さん、笑わないでくださいね。
Come on. We're waiting.
私今までその男の人と付き合ったこととかなくて、デートとかそういう恋愛の経験が全然ないんですよ。
そうなんか。ちょっと意外だな。
ですよね。やっぱり21にもなって恋愛経験ないのっておかしいですよね。
Is it? I mean, I'm not one to talk. I'm pretty sure I started a bit earlier. I mean, since Q is putting it on heavy anyway, let's continue the flirt wave. You're like, yes, I have missed out.
男たちの見る目がねえんだな。
A classic one.
桐生さん、そんなこと言ってくださるの桐生さんだけですよ。
Yeah, surprisingly Q done just fine. OG, apparently. I would say. Very much so.
お世辞じゃないさ。お前は十分魅力的だと思うぜ。別に恋愛経験がないことは悪いことじゃね
え。Fair enough.
引け目に感じることはねえさ。ただ、もし本当に好きな人ができたら、そのチャンスは逃がさない方がいいぜ。
はい、ありがとうございます。絶対に逃がさないようにしよう。
I mean, you're quite literally already stalking somebody, so you're in a good way. Literally. Just use the energy you use on stalking Yuki on your love interest, and I'm sure you're gonna end up splendidly stalkerish.
全然ですよ。中高と女子校で大学も女子大ですから。 出会いがそもそもあまりないんです。でも女子校でも彼氏いる子はいたからな。
I mean, it's not impossible. If you go to a school, I know a girl school,
だから
you
やっ
can
ぱり
still go out
私
on
の
the
せいだ
weekend,
気がします。
technically speaking.
やっぱり
Get yourself a boy.
セク
Not
シーさ
that
が
difficult
足り
when
な
you
いか
think
らか
about
な。
it.
セクシーさ
I mean, I guess
はい。
one of the reasons parents send their
私
children
童
to
顔だし、
schools
ス
like
タイ
this is
ル
that
も
they
別
basically
に
want
良く
to,
ないし、
avoid that sort of
スキル
scenario.
もなくて
Naturally.
ほぼゼロじゃないですか。私それが結構コンプレックスなんですよね。
Ah,
男性は基本的
I'm
に
pretty sure I've never
セ
met
クシ
any
ーな
woman
ス
that
タイ
had
ルの
not
いい女
some
性
sort
の
of
方が
complex
好
about
きですよ
something
ね。
or other. Jesus fucking Christ. You spent half the time you spent worrying about your fucking complexes on, you know, improving said complex you probably have none to begin with. Yeah. If she's not too sure about the outer periods, let's go for the vegan turtle ones, yes.
いや
Go the classical
そ
route.
んなことはない。俺は人
Pretty
間
sure
で
they're
大
going
事
to
な
play
のは
relatively
中身
well
だ
with
と思
her.
うぜ。スタイルがどうだろうが薄っぺらい人間と付き合う気にはなれないな。スタイルを気
Who
に
would
す
in
る
the
や
long
つ
run?
も中にはい
Who
るかも
would
し
in
れ
the
ない
long
が
run indeed? A very good
そ
question,
ん
I'd
な
say.
やつは相手にしなければいいさ。
桐生さん、本当ですか？模範的な回答すぎて逆に怪しいです
Yeah,
よ。
because it's box standard
俺
response.
は本気だ。
Kind of have to learn that.
だから小雪にはすげえ
It's not like the
魅力を感
outside
じてる
appearance
ぜ。
does not matter, just that it's not the only aspect. But people were like, no, no, it's all
お
about
世
the
辞でも
inside.
嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
At the very least, it's not telling the whole truth, let's
私
just
は
say.
桐生さんにはそこはかとない魅力を感じていますよ。
ありがとうな。まあコンプレックスなんて自分が気にしているほど他人は気にしてねえもんさ。小雪は十分魅力があるんだ。堂々としてりゃいい。
そうですね。桐生さんの発言には重みがありますね。恋愛マスターって感じです。
The experience Kiryu has accumulated over the
そう
last few
でもない
games.
でも実際どうなんですか？
Getting literally pounded in the
動画
ground
で
by a fucking
されて
cougar
きたかと思うん
and
ですけ
stuff
ど
like that. I'm sure he has plenty experience to share
桐
his
生さんの恋愛に
thoughts.
ついて
But
少し
of course, you
話
know,
を聞かせてほし
the
いな
lovely Gorumi.
なんて。
I still remember the first time that appeared in front of me. Yes, come on, we have been putting it out fucking hard in the whole evening. Let's continue.
今も俺は
Can feel the flow here.
恋愛中だぜ。
そうなんですか？その誰かと付き合ってるとか。
Right now I'm going out with you, aren't I?
付き合ってはいないが気になる女性はいるかもな。
そうなんだ。それって誰ですか？私の知ってる人？
さあどうだろうな。
Oh, what a
もし
tease.
かしたら小雪かもしれねえぜ。
桐生さんったらもう
Nice one,
取らない
Kiryu.
でくださいよ。
Nice one,
から
very
かってる
good.
つもりはないぜ。現にこうやってデートしてるしな。
もう桐生さんって口説き上手なんですね。その手には乗りませんよー
I'm pretty sure you fell hook, line, and sinker. Quite literally, you jumped on this hook willingly. I'm pretty sure Fisherman Kiryu didn't even have to pull you out of the water. You quite literally jumped. Trying to creep on your potential waifus again. I prefer my waifus a lot more 2D than that, normally. But well, I mean, I'll take it. Let's see now. I am of the opinion that Kiryu needs have some fun time too, you know? Poor guy has a lot going on, to put it mildly. But you see, there's a practical aspect to it. Every time I do good, she gets level ups, which, all things considered, pretty good for me. Okay. And as I just finished one date, let's go on another date. Just like, I'm finished with you, woman. We had a fun time, but now I'm gonna do to the other woman have some more fun times. Very, you girls and your marriage ended. It depends on what you count as a new girl. Relationship? Nah. Had some one-night stands, but that was before Corona hit. That made things a bit more difficult, but meh. Quite literally hadn't had the time. The only two or so that were interested in taking things, you know, in a bit of a more long-lasting thing were like, okay, You wanna do this, Hammerstock? Yes, if you can agree to the following terms. A. I hope quite literally have no fucking time for you whatsoever. I mean, quite literally, you can see how much free time I have, because what I have in free time, I'm basically now spending streaming, so if you take all of the streaming I do over a week, you can quite literally tell how much free time I have. Just by counting the number of hours I can stream, which is really not much. And for some mysticistic reason, people in a relationship, your partners, kind of want a bit more out of you than just an hour or two, usually. Nah, not really.
ここのお寿司どれもこれも美味しいですね。箸が止まりませんよ。
おいおい、そんなに食べて大丈夫なのか？
大丈夫です。実は私
I mean, I guess if I get a new job that leaves me with more free time, I could consider, but honestly, I mean, I'm quite aware that that whole divorce thing has kinda turned me sour when it comes to the fine agenda, to be fair, at least to some degree. I'm a lot less willing to overlook obvious flaws that will directly counteract myself. And don't lose that heat. I mean, just because, you know, yeah. As I just said, you know, Kiro Quadichi is like, he finished with one girl, immediately goes to the next one right in front of her, and takes her to the same restaurant. That's cute for you. He has the balls to do that. Why?
確かにわかる気がするな。
I never think I had this problem. At least not when I go out with the guys. It was just like, okay, we need something cheap, so we go into the next best cheap place, just throw a bunch of money in between, go like, okay, just give us
お安いご用だ。
as many burgers as you can for that amount of money.
じゃあどちらがより大食いか
ま
勝負だな。
はい、望むところです。じゃあ
Of course
早速
not.
大トロ50貫ください。
50 plates? It's amazing.
いやーしかしまさかカナが大食いだとはな。だがそれにしてはスタイルはいいんだな。
Maybe she just has a good
あ
metabolism.
まり太らない体質なんですよ。それと運動も一応昔からずっとやってるんで。
おお、何をやってるんだ？
最近はジム通いですね。
It really depends. If you have actually a good and high working metabolism and you actually do exercise regularly, you don't really get fat that easily. If you keep it up, that is. Of course, if you stop fucking doing your exercises and you still eat as much, oh yeah, you're gonna blow up fast. Also, it does other stuff that can really blow you up, like hormones and stuff. Meh.
お
Pretty
お、
damn
キャプテ
painful.
ンになれたということは。
Because that's usually something you can't do much about. Meh. I must have worked hard then. Raising past efforts, that's probably good. I think that or the team won, I'm not too sure here.
どうでしょう。でもチームで一番練習をしていた自信はありますね。負けず嫌いなので。もしかしたら
Bad
そ
loser,
れを
eh?
見ていてくれたからみんながキャプテンに推薦してくれたのかもしれません。
きっとそうさ。一生懸命頑張って背中で語る。
Honestly, I still think that the position of captain or leader in and of itself is not really one I aspire to be. I like to be second in command. Means I have somebody I can use as a scapegoat in worst case scenarios.
みんなを引っ張れる存在になれたらい
I
い
miss
な。
that quite often while running this particular business. Whenever conflict with your fucking employees comes up, it's really nice to have somebody else you can put the blame on.
しかし話を聞いてい
But
る
well,
と
if it's not an option,
カナは
then
昔
you
か
have
ら
to sit
真
down
面
and
目
do
に
the
努
whole
力する
talking
タイプ
part.
だった。
そうなんですかね。まあ負けず嫌いですし、やると決め
I
た
mean,
ら
it's one of the oldest interest conflicts to ever have existed.
だから前の店
It really depends, honestly.
短期間でナンバーワンを
If you
取
are,
れ
for
た
example, the assistant to a department manager, for example,
まだまだで
if
すよ。
things go rough, then the top will
いつ
blame
も中途半端。
the manager,
もっと
who
上を
will then
目指
blame
したい
you,
んで
you
すけ
blame
ど
down,
ね。
and if the other ones from down below try to blame you, you just put all of the fucking nonsense on. Yeah, it's the manager's fault, it's not my fault, sorry, guys, I'm just the messenger, you know, the saying, don't shoot the messenger. Gambate. Gambate, yes.
真面目に努力を続けることが一番だ。
Has worked
一流の
quite
キャ
well.
バ嬢の中に努力しなかった
However, if you are in a leading position, your excuses
努
will
力
fall
の
back
仕
quite
方は大
easily.
事だが 俺の目から見てもカナはどんどん成長してる。
Makes you question why the fuck I would aspire to be that in the future. Again, this is the whole point why I'm getting further qualifications. Well, I will tell you, the most obvious reason is the fucking money. The fact that I can do the job, and I'm well aware I can do the job. But the fact that it will actually leave me with enough of a plannable work hour schedule that I can actually probably keep streaming at a reasonable rate, which I would really like to do.
それでいいと思う。応援してるぜ。しかし以前に比べて
All in due
だ
time
いぶ
though.
表情が明るくなったな。フォーシャインには馴染めたか？
I mean, probably.
はい。ユキさんも小雪ちゃんも
Pretty sure the environment you work in will change your behaviors, your patterns.
私の欲しかったものがフォーシャインにはあるって小雪ちゃんが言ってたけど本当でした。
Good, so you're not gonna
やっ
jump
ぱり
ship.
仲間がいるって幸せなことですね。前の職場では私浮いちゃってたから。
どうしてそうなってしまったんだ？
A very good question, isn't it?
多分私が目立ちすぎたんだと思います。あまり本気でキャバ嬢やってる人がいない店だったので。
I mean, that actually is a bit of a problem if you have a very high difference in the work ethic of your employees. That will actually lead to problems. So usually when you try to build a team, it's the best to have, you know, a good average mix of people that are close. Because otherwise stuff like this happens. Oh, Jesus. That came out of nowhere. But yes, that's not really how I feel this conversation. Pretty obvious one. Yeah, let's blame our rival
それ
club.
は前の店の奴らが悪いな。
I mean, technically it's because they actually didn't
カ
manage
ナは
to
悪くないと思うぜ。
そうですかね。でも
have the people on roughly the same level.
もう少しうまくやれたんじゃないかって
Of course, you know, we're talking about an ideal situation. You will always have a
キャバクラ
certain
って個人プレーだけじゃなくてチームプレーも必要じゃないですか。
fall in between
そのあたりの
the
意
work
識が
ethic,
欠けてたかもし
methods,
れませ
the
ん。
motivation.
フォーシャインでそれを教えてもらいました。
People will just swim along. Actually, there's a whole fucking study field about how, you know, every company has basically slackers and how that is important because if you take the slackers away, new
ま
slackers will
た
come
成
up.
長したのかもな。
I found that rather interesting of a subject.
これからもどんどん成長していきます。
It also sounds like a giant excuse because it seems like the slackers have the excuse for existence right then and they're delivered towards them. Which means, since in most jobs you have, you get paid for your time first and foremost, because you're quite literally paid for the hours you spend at the company, not necessarily work you get done in said time. You know, some other models aside. Which allows people to be quite slackers, aren't they? I'm pretty sure Q can eat a lot. I'm forcing him quite literally to eat a lot. He can quite literally eat the whole menu of Smile Burger. And you know, kinda impressive actually. Think about it. Yes, more level ups. Okay, we've done now all I wanted to do. And we haven't even done one fucking main quest